Hello, hello. Can you hear me? This is my first time doing it on oh, that's a camera error. Why can't I turn on my camera? Okay, better. My first time doing it on this. Huh? It's kind of like a Twitch live stream kind of, you know? Yeah, like you guys can't. Can you guys even talk? Or no? It's kind of interesting. Ah, yeah. Oh, so you can request to speak. Oh, okay, this kind of dope. All right. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How's your week?
Um, you said how am I doing?
Yeah. How are you
Oh,
doing?
yeah, I'm well. I just had a couple questions, like
No, for sure.
always.
Oh, for sure.
Um, I was wondering when I was thinking about like expenses. I know you charge the initial fee of whatever many thousands of dollars, and then a maintenance fee. And what happens if their monthly expenses increase past the maintenance fee that you charge? Like, how do you even determine the maintenance fee or the what is it called, retainer fee?
Yeah.
And then
Okay. Is that your first question, or you
yeah,
want
yeah,
to
that
wait?
that,
Okay.
that was my first question.
Okay. Usually, whatever you charge as a monthly retainer, it, it's just like the subscription fee, the service fee. If you have like the AI caller, depending on how many minutes you pay for it, it shouldn't. Unless you're doing a crazy volume, it should never be over like $200 a month. Like it should usually be around that $100, $125 a month is how much the expenses are gonna cost for you, but it should never be no crazy amount. And if it was to go past, let's say you're charging $500 a month for retainer and it goes past that, then okay, you just write in the contract that that this retainer may adjust by 10-20% depending on your usage or whatever. You just gotta put in the contract. But
Contract? I didn't even know we were doing contracts.
oh no, yeah, I mean, yeah, like when you're giving the service to a company, they gotta sign like a contract because now you're fulfilling the service for them.
Oh, so do you have them sign the contract before they send the invoice or after?
Yeah, uh, I usually do everything at the same time. So sign a contract on the call, and then they send the payment over.
Okay, can you send us like an example of one of your contracts,
Okay, okay,
please? And
okay.
the second question is, who do you use as your payment processor for your invoices?
We use Stripe, and right now we use fan base. I
Fan
don't know.
base?
I don't know how you say it's FANBASIS. We just started using them this month. They're pretty. They're a little more lenient than Stripe. They're the people that we just use for. I don't know if you ever seen. I posted in the chat like this picture here with the type form. This is a fan base here.
Yeah, when I saw
That's
it,
fan.
I was just
Yeah.
like, "Oh, that looks kind of funky. I wonder who he uses. Not funky like bad, but funky like cool." And I was like, "I wonder who he uses, and I wonder if they give like faster direct deposits than Stripe."
No, yeah, they're like a startup. They're pretty new, and they're better with, I would say, since it's still a small company, they're better with customer service for me or you if you was using them. Also, they're better with with disputes. You know, a lot of times with Stripes or other platforms, if you get like 2 3 disputes, your payment processor may take a whole week or two for that money to get processed in your account, or they may even suspend your account. They're a little better with that, and since it's uh, fairly new team, and I know a couple of the people on the team now. They're they I'm gonna send a link for them in the chat. And yeah, I don't know how this works though, but if you guys want to
I
talk,
might have to leave off stage and then Espinal
maybe
can request. So I'm gonna
I
do
don't
that.
know. I don't know. I maybe just stay on stage, and then if someone requests, I'll accept you to see how many people on stage I can have.
Okay.
Listen, but do you have a second question though too?
No, that was my second question. Well, I
Oh, the
guess maybe another one would be like how fast after the whatchamacallit, they send the invoice, does it come into your account?
account. It's usually 2-3 business days. It's pretty
Oh, okay.
fast. Yeah, yeah. Or you can do like sometimes we do a ACH transfer. So when they just direct wire transfer, and that's 1 business day, and that's better just so we don't lose no like 1.8%, 2.4% from the transaction fees or anything like that. So yeah,
Okay.
okay. Anybody else want to come up to ask a question? I remember someone requested. I don't think I accepted it.
They're asking questions in the chat.
No, I see. Uh, okay. How do you request? I, how did you request?
When you see there's like a gray bar right above the GS2
Yeah.
thing, and then it should say request to talk in like blue or
Okay,
green.
I see. Let me see. I just accepted Carla. Oh, so yeah. So I could accept multiple people at the same time. Okay. What's up, Carlos? Carlos.
Yo, hello, hello. Could you hear me?
Yeah. I get you.
Yo, what's up, man?
None much. How about yourself?
Just chilling, just hearing what you got to say about the the AI agency.
Yeah.
Do you got any projects going on right now besides the paralegal that we last talked about?
Nah. Like in terms of like high ticket projects, like that. That's the main high ticket project. Like I told you about, that's a 10K setup fee and everything. Yeah, that's the only one that's like concrete. We're trying to do this project for this for another law firm, pretty similar, but same thing. Like it hasn't closed yet. But right now, the only high ticket project we have is that like AI assistant paralegal that we're custom building out for specifically that law firm.
I got you. I got you. I understand. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, shoot. If you got any leads, let me know. Hey, man, I give you 20% cut.
I'm doing. So you be using fan bases for like to check out or for them for the wire?
If we use Stripe and Fanbase, all you gotta do is just put like in the invoice what service you're doing, and you attach the contract to it, and you send it to them, and they see the contract, they sign, and they pay the invoice. Or sometimes we had them just send us like a wire transfer.
I got you. I got you. Somebody in the comments said, "What's your top selling service?"
Top selling services, the running, getting them more leads by running AI UGC ads, and then connecting the AI UGC ad to a AI caller phone number. That's probably the top selling service, just because it's such a low ticket, easy offer. But yeah,
Got you.
do
Hey,
you
Kristen, you got
recommend?
anything to say?
Oh, I was wondering if this was being recorded.
I have no idea. It's my first time doing this WAP one, so I have no idea. Hopefully it is though. But yeah. Well, do you recommend, Cadence, do you recommend purchasing the apps to create the AI automation before? So the apps, you mean like purchasing like retail and all the other softwares you use? Yeah, I mean, you should just, a lot of the services, they have free trials. So I think that you should play with the services, and you need to learn how to use the services, just so when you, before you even sign a client, you got to show them a demo of you using the service for their specific business. So yeah, you should definitely not purchase the software, but just get the free trials. And there's some softwares like Lindy.ai, they make you purchase. So Lindy like $50 a month. Then yeah, pay that $50 a month. But yeah, you kind of have to, especially if you want to prove your proof of concept. How do you request? I'm going to make an IAC so AI receptionist or just hospital services. Do you use NAN Lindy server? I'm using Twilio and 11 that's for agents and phone number. I'm having a bit of trouble. Yeah, I use Lindy for our high ticket AI callers. We use Vappy for like just some cheap shit. Like let's say we're charging someone $1,000 setup fee or 1,500 setup fee. We use Vappy because it's so quick, and we tell people like, oh, we give them like such a low ticket offer. If you just want an AI receptionist, it's $1,000 setup fee. We'll do it in 2 days, only $500 a month, and we got a few clients for people that pay that because that's such a quick return, and we use Vappy for that. And the only thing that takes a long time between those 2-3 business days is connecting their business phone number to the Vappy account. That's the only thing that takes a while. But we use Lindy for like higher ticket clients and like bigger clients that have a lot more calls and a lot more systems and infrastructure. But yeah, we use NAN, but we really use Zapier more than NAN. I think Zapier is better. But that's the Lindy price I'm talking about. Yeah, I think it's $50 a month, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, $50 a month for 5,000 credits. You do 30 calls per month, 1,500 tasks. Yeah. Uh, that's my calls are better. Uh, that would just depends on the niche. I mean, like for instance, like one of the law firms that we work with, they have billboards up, and their billboard is their phone number, and their phone number first calls the first two rings goes to the office, and after those first two rings, it goes to the AI caller. So that law firm right there gets around 80 calls per day because they have a lot of billboards up and everything. But other businesses, let's say like we do law firms and roofers, they only get like maybe 15, 10 to 15, really 10 calls per day. So it just depends on the demand and how much marketing that company's already doing. But if you're just doing a call, then there's not as many. If you're just doing the AI call, there's not as many calls they get per day. But if you're doing the AI UGC ads, or the Facebook ads, and connected the Facebook ads to an AI caller, so they could call the phone number to book a quote or whatever, then the calls gonna be a lot more, like over 100. But that's because you're running ads on top of it. Can you provide an example of a contract and pricing sheet? Yeah, 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 I can. I swear, did I not add that pricing sheet in the contract example? Oh, I did. Okay. Because if you use Vapi, you pay per call for me. So as a there's a monthly fee that you charge cover that cost and get some vibe. Yeah, yeah, like I said, you use Vapi. It's just for like low ticket, quick shit. Use Vapi for like clients that you know that don't have a big budget, and that you know that they specifically just want that AI caller. And if they only get 10 calls per day, less than 10 calls per day, and each call is less than, let's say, 90 seconds, um, you're gonna if you're charging that 500 monthly retainer, you're gonna make a decent amount of money off that. But that's why I say Lindy is the best for like bigger clients though. Okay, hold on. Did anyone else want to hop on here and ask a question, or just chat? It's kind of like it's kind of like a twist string, low key. But hold on, I'm trying to look for this contract example. Got all these names Google Docs. Where's this shit at? Yo, what's up, Alex? Yo. Just think about when you run so many different things. I got probably like 200 different Google Docs in the last 2 weeks. But for a chatbot, we we use a Go High Level, or they want like a custom widget and use like you just Embed um, Lambot or Intercom into their website, Or if they want like just Facebook and IG chatbots, then just use ManyChat. But I'm sure everyone knows that. But we do like different for each one. You got WhatsApp. We got one client in Germany, so we use like they do WhatsApp chatbots as well. But we only charge them like cheap as hell. 'Cause that's a friend. I don't see the button though. Can you hear me? Can I hear you, Carlos? No, I can't hear you. No, can you hear me? No, Alex. No, yes, I can hear. You get yeah, you can hear me, yeah, but you can't hear Carlos. Okay, yeah, okay. Just starting out. So, what's the best way to get client? I'm tired of cold calling. Um, Me, I tell people, brand your social media account, make a business Instagram account, and DM businesses from your business account. Um, Either this, I can get banned from like social media from Instagram for saying that. I'm not saying buy account or buy followers, but maybe use an old account that you had that already has some followers, like just 200, 300 followers, and then make the page look nice. Have ChatGPT make a logo, put some like bullshit, like top 10 things AI consulting can help you. Do like 3, 4 posts and start DMing pages and make sure your stuff looks official. That's probably one of the easier ways because it's kind of like your first impression. Another way is I'm gonna start doing this. I just saw this kid do it. I'm gonna wear the meta glasses and I'm gonna go into businesses and like actually try to cold approach them trying to sell like the AI services. I think that works. Uh, One person in the chat told me that worked for him, so I'm gonna try that for not just a video, but just to give y'all an example as well. Um, So another question. Yeah, just use DocuSign. DocuSign is the go-to. Everyone gets a copy of it. There's some issues, I guess. Yeah, I don't know why. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. I'm bored with Jalen. I mean, yeah, the onboarding shit is pretty simple. You just any other questions though? Or if anyone want to ask a question up on the chat, I mean up here. Oh, so I could add people like this. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay, I see. So I can just add you like that. Interesting.
Wait,
Hmm.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Okay, okay, now it works. Okay, yeah, that's weird.
Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, no, so I was just I've been kind of just getting started with this, and I've built out some like workflows with like Lindy with N8N, and I'm currently using 11 Labs for the voice agents, using Twilio to get the actual numbers themselves. But I guess like the biggest bottleneck I'm running into right now is just being able to connect everything and get that like, in one solid workflow. And it seems like you have some pretty comprehensive ones. I know you were talking about using Zapier earlier, but is Zapier like better than N8N or Lindy? Or even like Google or Make.com?
Yeah, I think Zapier is like the best like automation workflow. I think people just use NAN just 'cause, like their marketing is better and it looks better from front facing. But Zapier, that's what we use more to, like I said, like more bigger clients. It's kind of like Vappy and Lindy. We use Vappy for like some quick shit and Lindy for like more of a high ticket stuff. But when it comes to
Okay.
you say you're having a hard time connecting, what's like the thing that's hard to connect, like the phone number or what?
No, I mean like right now, like it's just like with 11 Labs, like when you're connecting it N8N, you have to like set up the proper like post request. You have to get like the API tokens and like not necessarily just the API tokens, but they ask for a few other credentials as well. So like I'm kind of doing all that right now. But
No,
yeah, that's I guess I just haven't put in the time honestly, but I've been working on it.
no, for sure, yeah. Because I mean, uh, yeah, like the API token, that's pretty like
Yep.
straightforward. The only thing I know is people that have a tough time with is how to connect like a company's number that's already up to like the AI caller, and that's you gotta contact like the service provider. You got Verizon, T-Mobile, and sometimes that takes a minute depending on the proxy
Yeah.
and everything. But but
I'm in that process right now. I'm trying to set up two-factor authentication for a mobile app I'm building, and like you got to submit like a whole campaign, like what words is going to be for stop, like what's people going to use to like opt out, what are they going to use to opt in, like what kind of content are you going to send, some kind of in that process. But second question, and then I'll like go back off because I'm sure other people have questions as well. So instead of just like positioning myself as like an automation like workflow maker, who can like implement like voice AI agents, whatever, I want to take it a step further and just do like growth advisory. So like the technology aspect, sure, but like also just like in general, like helping them get more customer. Like sure, you can do that through technology, but I'm talking like reaching out to like social media influencers for a restaurant, like setting them up with like events, like with like proper contracts to be like if you engage this type, if you can get this kind of money or this kind of engagement, then like we'll give you this much. Obviously through what they pay for, but again, like I just started doing this in the past like 2 weeks, and I was just curious for your thoughts on like kind of going a step above the technology and providing like actual consulting services because I have a background in consulting.
Okay. I would say, I mean, it's definitely a market for it. The only thing I would say is try to not try to get as far as possible from influencers, like because like for instance, how I usually said, let's say the influencer post gets X amount of engagement, then they get this or whatever. A lot of influencers they want stuff like upfront. They don't even want to wait because
Yeah.
a lot of influencers they kind of know already that my content. Let's say my content averages 25K views per video. They already know, okay, whenever I do like a sponsored post, my content may only get like 5 or 10K. So the influencer they already know that a lot of times that their content may not always match up with any type of engagement requirement. But in terms of like advisory role, that could work out. I would think for I know there's one friend he does this, but I wouldn't even call it this same space consultant agency space, but just he he just calls this shit like growth a growth strategy. So he goes to businesses that's like doing less than like 20K a month brick and mortar and online business, and he tells them, "Hey, if I could increase your revenue from 20K to 30K, give me extra percentage. If I increase your revenue from 20 to 40K, give me this percentage." And he has like a list of like 10 businesses, and he's doing over 100K profit from just doing this
Damn.
framework of just going to businesses and telling them, "Hey, I can increase your revenue from let's say you're doing 20K to 30K within 2 months. Now I want this amount of the profit." And then it goes another business. Hey, if you're doing 40K, if I increase you to 40 to 60K in this amount of months, I want this amount of profit. And then say this is a quarterly or like a quarterly contract. So every time we can re up or renew, and if you want to, and
Yeah.
let's say the business owner wants to stop it, they can stop it, but the business owner won't get none of the data, none of the systems infrastructure that my friend implemented for their business. So now the business owner is kind of stuck, like, oh,
Okay.
we're already the business owner. It's kind of smart because the business owner's already like, oh shit, we're now we went from 20K, let's say 60K with what this kid's doing. I don't want to back out and now I'm fucked, you know? So
Yeah, no, that's smart. Does he
yeah.
take anything up front, or is it just like only he only makes money if he can like scale revenue?
No, like he doesn't take nothing up front because he does like super deep research. And even when he hops on like a call with a business owner, he goes through all their financials. He goes through
Okay.
their past years, their tax returns, just so he knows, okay, I can make money with this business, and also what can this business owner afford to give up with percentage to me. So it works pretty well, depending on the business model, but it works pretty well, especially because if you're doing this, you're not taking no upfront risk. You don't own, let's say, if the brick and mortar, you don't own no lease, no credit. Your whole job is to not just distribution and marketing, but just to scale this business to another mark. So it's kind of like private equity a little bit, but without you investing money into the business.
Yeah. Growth
Yeah,
equity, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Cool.
literally,
Thank you. Appreciate that.
not for sure. Let's see. He funny as hell. Alex, how do I add chat by access to the website? Um, I don't know how you add an AI receptionist to a website. That's like a caller thing, but the chatbot, you can do a custom JavaScript script. You add the code, or you could just if their website's on Go High Level has like a chatbot section. It just depends on what platform their site's on. That's all. But it's not really hard to do that. AI receptionist to a website. I guess you just add a phone number to a website, and then boom. It's not like the AI receptionist will be talking to people while they're on the website. I'm out right now, so chat works better. But chicken McGriddle. Okay, Alex. Chat pause these. Okay. Got any other questions though? Let's see. Yeah, yeah. Also, hey, I know I've been talking about I was dropping a 3 hour course video. Please don't kill me, okay? If I don't drop it this week, I'll give every 12 person in this call a free 1-on-1. I promise you. It's just I've been in this hospital. I'm losing my mind. But look, 3 weeks. I've been in this hospital for every night, so I haven't been able to. Like the YouTube video, of course, hasn't been my main priority right now. It's been other business stuff, but yeah, if I don't drop it this week, because I want to literally drop hella content for free for YouTube and everything. But yeah. Okay. Any other questions? Got like 5 more minutes, then I'm gonna hop off and get some Chipotle. But also, hey, if you guys got any other like idea, like even if it's not in this like agency consulting space, let me know. I'm always open to shoot like starting a new thing, investing and whatever. Like if you got proof of concept and you got like let's say, hey, I could get X amount of clients, or I already got one client, I'll give you like a little 5K just so you can run ads for it or something. You just got of course sign contracts, whatever. But I'm open to all type of business.
Carlos has a question.
Carlos, you have a question? How many people work for you for your AI business? So right now we only got 3 people right now for like the AI consultancy. We got one part-time dev, one person for sales, and one like a person that in charge of like ops, SOPs, and just like onboarding and all that. But I guess full time, I guess just 2 people because the dev is part time. The dev just does like the dev is right now doing like I said that project for the law firm, that paralegal assistant. Yeah.
Real quick, back. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say. Were
No,
you
that's fair.
finished,
No, I'm
Carlos?
done. I'm done. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Real quick. So regarding what you just said, what's the best way to contact you if we do have proof of concepts?
Oh, just I'll put my email in the chat and just email me. Yeah,
Uh, uh,
yeah, email me or email too much. Just I won't even say DM. Just you can just DM my other Instagram. Yeah, I'm putting my other Instagram in the chat.
all right.
Yeah.
I'll
So
send you
so
some. I'll send you some tonight.
no, yeah. So that's my other personal Instagram. So just DM me that. I'll
Thank
see
you.
it on that Instagram. Yeah. Let's
Is that
see.
short for Gerald?
Nah, nah, nah. So my pops. So I'm just named after my pops, but my pop's name is Gerald, and he just shortened my name. So I
It's
guess
Jera?
Gerald. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess technically it would be short for Gerald because I mean I'm named after my pops, but yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering when you came on, I saw your camera, I'm like, geez, is this man like ever home?
Nah. That's crazy. Yeah. Nah, I'm not. I'm not. Unfortunately, paying rent. Never been home. I haven't slept in my bed in like damn near a month probably,
Well,
but
hopefully you don't post the what's it called, the course this
I,
week so I can get that 101.
nah, for real. But yeah, I'll tell like 1 or 2 more questions and then I don't know if y'all can hear that. They're saying like the visiting hours in the hospital is over. That does not apply to me at all. I've been in this bitch like every night. Now, am I paying the nurses? No comment. But yeah, let's see. All right. I guess we got no other questions. Uh, okay then. But I appreciate y'all hopping on. Another call. I'm gonna give a better schedule this week in terms of like call. I'm gonna do like a live demo. I'm assuming this is a problem people are having with like connecting NAN or Zapier with a phone number or even connecting a chat bot. I may just do a live demo like how to just it just instead of using Go High Level, how you could add a custom JavaScript script to a website so you can have a chat bot on anybody's website. I might just do that demo. But it's super simple. You can just ask ChatGPT, get you the code, even at that. I mean, the platform gives you the code, but ChatGPT can help you too. It's not you're not doing like no real code. But all right though. Have a good one.